Welcome inside beautiful Fort Erie's Leisure Plex for game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Final, where the St. Catharines Falcons lead the Fort Erie Meteors 1-0. For the Falcons, Dallas Hibbert had a night in game 1, finding the back of the net twice and added an assist as well. The Markham native has 13 career playoff points and will skate in his 20th playoff game in his junior career tonight. Hayden Jeffrey looked to find his rhythm right from the get-go in game 1 as the Falcons held off the Fort Erie Meteors by a final score of 5-3. Jeffrey has had a year to remember, splitting time between the Falcons here in the GOJHL and with the Niagara Ice Dogs of the Ontario Hockey League. Jeffrey turned aside 32 of 35 last night in game 1 and will look to boost the Falcons once again tonight here in game 2. For the Fort Erie Meteors, Danny Adamo, the young and upcoming shining star, has really found his rhythm in this postseason. With 8 points in 11 games, Danny Adamo will skate on the second line tonight with Chris Reed and Jack Ryan. He had a goal in game 1, and look for him to use his feet and his speed to be able to create chances offensively for the Meteors tonight. In between the pipes tonight, John Lloyd will look for a bounce-back effort. After allowing 5 goals on 29 shots in game 1 and arguably one of his worst performances of the postseason, John Lloyd will look for that bounce-back effort tonight to spark the Fort Erie Meteors. A crazy thing about John Lloyd and that stat of 5 goals on 29 shots, you go back to last round, John Lloyd only allowed 5 goals all series in 240 minutes. That's the entire series against the Caledonia Corvairs. It is the Fort Erie Meteors looking to tie it up at 1. The Falcons looking to go up 2-0. Puck drop is next of Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final on 519 Sports. Back to the line, Valancourt pushes the puck back in. A little bit of time for the Falcons here as they peel up top. Looking for an option. Mustafai opens up. Valancourt the shot. John Lloyd scores! That one got through somehow through a lot of traffic, a shot from the blue line. And the St. Catharines Falcons find their way to open the scoring, and Matt Freese will get it done. A shot that finds the back of the net, just 5:38 in. It's 1-0 St. Catharines. Second round pick and the first overall pick of the second round, Alex Forrest took his spot. As look out as John Lloyd gets ran over here. Ryland Masterson on top of a Falcon. Has a big scrum to the left of John Lloyd. Lloyd appears to be okay, though, as everybody gets up, and just an innocent kind of a scramble in front. As it appears both teams going to go their separate ways here with 13:34 to go in the first period. St. Catharines, big check as Harris gets run over by Mizzy here on the near side. Now the Fort Erie Meteors looking for an answer as the whistle will kill play as Bidgood gets checked hard right into the open penalty box door. Face-off won by Fort Erie. They have the puck in the neutral zone. Zimmerman trying to get that puck in deep. Tangle help with Dimitrov. Fort Erie into the slot. The shot. Jeffrey read it well. Rebound, scores! Aiden Zimmerman follows up the play, and he gets the crowd to their feet. A sea of white towels here right in Fort Erie. The Mets strike and make it 1-1. Zimmerman follows up the play, and he's able to find the rebound and put it far side on Jeffrey, and we're all knotted up at 1. Slides it back on his own blue line. Big hit as Mizzy gets stood up right at the Falcon blue line. A good check from Harris. Puck down behind the goal line. Jack Ryan will pop right back out. Up top once more, Coors. He goes back to Adamo. Kyle Adamo the shot, and he rings it off the iron. Left post. Low across the line. Low, Duplessis to the back door, and it's picked up by St. Catharines. Walks in, and John Lloyd on top of the paint to get a stoppage. Tangled up was Tonelli, and now here comes Sorokin. Sorokin, Cressman across the line with him, into the high slot, back to the near side. What a stop by Jeffrey, though, as he read the 3-on-2 well, and Hayden Jeffrey gets across in time. Lots of time for the Falcons here as they chip that one out. Right there, though, is Cunningham, and he'll backhand the puck in. Jeffrey being charged by Cunningham. Bouncing puck in the slot, scores! A beautiful bounce for Zach Mizzy, and he makes no mistakes. The home team gets a gift, and the Falcons go down. It's 2-1 Fort Erie. You have to capitalize when you get gifts like that, and Zach Mizzy will bring the crowd to their feet. It's 2-1 Fort Erie. Trying to clear the puck here in the neutral zone. Out comes St. Catharines. Now Mostafai. Dipsy Doodles in, and a great stop, Lloyd, as he'll hold on, and a little extra chop after the whistle, but a good save from John Lloyd to get a whistle. Coors the shot, and a good blast. That's kicked out for Tonelli. Tonelli, top of the circle, up top Coors. Ryan opens up, back for Tonelli. Sam Tonelli, bar down! Oh, baby! Sam Tonelli, upstairs, bar down, and it's 3-1, 16 seconds into the power play. That's why you don't leave Sam Tonelli open. He makes them pay. It's 3-1. Now picked up once again by Bidgood. Bidgood on his backhand. He'll look for option. Drops it back. Tries to work it in the sharp angle. Loose puck and a big check from Moore. And that is going to be penalized. And now a mad scramble right in there is low, but right on the ground. Trying to have a little bit of a fight breaking out here. As I believe that's 2 in for the St. Catharines Falcons. And now a little flop from Fort Erie as Mizzy goes down, but rips the helmet right off as Turin trying to get at a Meteor on the ice. Regardless, the initial call is against Moore, but the St. Catharines Falcons running into penalty trouble here with 3:46 to go. Now Reed. Downstairs, tries the sharp angle. Loose puck, rebound, still loose, and a mad scramble here as everybody grabs a dance partner. Right in there is Derek Smythe, and you'd have to think maybe this game just needs a fight to separate everything. And now Smythe is going to drop the gloves. Here we go, Smythe into beat trowel as they'll take off the jersey. Smythe has a couple of inches on him, trying to throw the right hooks. Smythe gets the takedown as well. Able to get right in on him. A big fight from Derek Smythe. And now with the net here, an extra push as Agremeyer comes right in. He'll shove the captain Masterson over. And this place gone absolutely bonkers now as Masterson tries to get right back in it. Fort Erie up 3-1 with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. A big fight for Derek Smythe, and Masterson gets bumped over by Agremeyer. And a big scrum ensues. We'll see what the calls are. St. Catharines trails 3-1. Radford give and go with Donald. Cressman's going to pinch in. The pass across off Thorpe. He'll play it deep. Tate Donald and Valancourt is absolutely flipped over. Was Tate Donald from Valancourt. Battling for the puck here in the near side. Able to find it as St. Catharines as they muscle through Masterson, but Masterson able to hold his ground as well as Duplessis will take a seat. Up top, the shot. This one hit a couple of bodies and a good block though as Duplessis almost acts like a meteor there, blocks it for them. Now wraparound attempt, follow-up attempt, he jams it home. Duplessis with a block, then he makes them pay. Able to find the rebound out front, and he goes far side on John Lloyd just 15 seconds into the power play. His 5th goal of the postseason, and it's a big one. Makes it 3-2 with 11:13 to go. Hard check, controlled here by Hibbert. Hibbert, nifty move. In comes St. Catharines to his forehand. Hibbert the shot, but a great stop by John Lloyd. Hayden Jeffrey going to the bench, 6-on-5 again. 95 seconds to go in the period. That one shipped in by Hibbert. Trying to eat it in their own net now is Thorpe. They lose control. Duplessis to the far side into the slot. Fort Erie trying to chip that one out of the zone. This one played right towards the goal. Get the brooms out. It goes in and they score. Empty net goal. The Fort Erie Meteors will make it 4-2 with $1:21 to go. And Colton Radford, a goal from his own end, will make it a 4-2 Mets lead. 5 seconds to go on the clock. Thrown on goal. Loose puck now. And it's a mad scramble behind the goal. St. Catharines the shot. It's blocked. And the hometown Fort Erie Meteors in front of nearly 2,000 fans tonight will get a huge win in the series and even it up right back at 1 game apiece. John Lloyd comes in clutch, a big bounce back effort. We talked about how he was going to be good tonight. He gets it done. 4-2 the final score. Colton Radford puts in the empty netter. Sam Tonelli gets the game winner on a beautiful bar down beauty. And with that, they head back to St. Catharines for Game 3. It goes Tuesday night at the Seymour Hanna Sports Complex. The puck drops at 7 o'clock. A thriller tonight here. You get the empty netter. You seal the deal almost for St. Catharines. They even this series up at 1. Take me through that moment when that puck goes in. You know the weight's kind of lifted off the shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I was a little scared that it wasn't going to go all the way in there. It was coming down the wire, but felt good to get that one in and seal the deal.
For those people that don't know this rivalry between St. Catharines and Fort Erie, a physical game here tonight, just like everyone anticipated. Talk about this rivalry between these two hockey clubs.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been here 1 year, but you can tell it goes back a long way, and you can tell by the physicality tonight, and it was a big one.
With Zach Mizzy, a big win, obviously, 4-2 the final. You're going to head back to St. Catharines 1-1. Talk about this rivalry and what this means to this great town of Fort Erie to beat the St. Catharines Falcons.
I mean, this town has our back every night. You know, you look at the crowd tonight. There's not another fan base like this. Even yesterday night, you go into their building, you have a Go Meteors Go chant. So it means everything to this town and everything to the boys in the locker room. So it was big win for us tonight, even up the series.
You're a team guy, and obviously you play for the crest in the front, not the name in the back. You get your first today in the postseason, but you get your first, but then the team gets the big win. What's the message inside that locker room heading to game number 3?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we play our best game, they can't hang with us. So just all about getting the boys ready or playing our best game. We can't worry about what they're doing, and yeah, I think we did a great job today.